You ever hear people say that once you finish a single player campaign, there's not much to play it again other than on a higher skill level, but multiplayer is the thing that will expand its life as time goes on. I don't know who's the person who thought up this philosophy, but I think this is some straight BS. I'm not going to count RPGs because it seems like they always have the most replay value compared to shooters, shoot 'em ups, hack and slash. You know what I'm saying, games that don't last around 30 plus hours, but somewhere around 15 to 20 hours at max. Look at the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. That's a good example. I've seen videos or read comments where people put like a ridiculous amount of hours into these games. Anyways, I always find it so disrespectful to hear this, and I really don't understand why people feel this way. This gameplay is me playing the same level of Doom 2, but I'm using two different routes, and they're somewhat different from each other. The one I'm using, which is what you're watching right now, is recently a new route I came up, and I'm happy with the results. It's kind of more of a chaotic way to play this level, and the next one is the complete opposite. It's more played towards the intended style, if that makes any sense. But you guys can see, I'm playing a level in two different ways, therefore there is replay value in a single player map. I understand people are going to go, oh dude, multiplayer, it's the best thing ever made. I really don't understand why people drool over multiplayer so much. Don't get me wrong, it's fun to go against actual players, and it does give you a different experience compared to fighting AI, but the thing, what I love about single player is there's more variety, like different enemy types, and I do feel like every level feels different, although multiplayer does have that type of design too, like Fallen from Modern Warfare 3 is totally a sniper and campy map compared to Dome. However, I just don't feel like it has enough depth for some reason. I do see a lot of similarities of SP and MP games, like single player games used to start you off slow and then you would get access to more better weapons, but also the game would get more challenging or harder as you play through it. Multiplayer has something similar to that, which are the rank system, where the more games you win, the higher chance you will fight players at your skill level, or it has like a COD-esque level up system with unlockables. Still though, I feel more home in the single player aspect. Maybe I'm biased, I don't know, man, but still, I wouldn't say single player games lack replay value. Some Doom levels really give you a lot of ways to play how you want to play. The Halo games always had a lot of routes you could use, like in the Assault on the Control Room, the part where you go outside with all the vehicles. You could go on foot, on the Scorpion, Warhog, or even Banshee. I really think it's nonsense to say there's no replay value in a single player game, because well, there are. You just gotta be more creative, imaginative, and explorative. Unless you're playing a military shooter that is in this generation, then I can totally understand why you would say that. But not every single player game is like that. I simply love single player games because it's what I grew up playing on, and I just like how it's more structured compared to multiplayer. It's nice to like have a story, I guess, even though a lot of my favorite games don't really have a story, but I feel like it's more immersive because you gotta have a setting, you gotta have a reason why you're doing this or why you're here, so it's probably those reasons why I feel more connected to a single player game compared to a multiplayer game, because most of the time multiplayer, there's really none of that. You just go in the arena and you just shoot stuff. That's pretty much it. But that's just me. Anyways, I'm just curious of what you guys think about it. Tell me if you prefer single player over multiplayer. Tell me what you guys think about my thoughts on the topic of the video, and I'm out. Peace.